Hi everybody, let's get straight to it. We're gonna start with pushing our hands up to the sky and pushing real hard. And we should have a good stretch on the lateral part of the torso. And if you got something to hang, this is perfect. Just hang here a bit, yeah. Don't be tense. Just drop the spine in between the shoulders, let yourself drop. You don't have to stay long, just you can move around a bit. Put pressure more on one arm, bounce from left to right. Okay, and easy drop the shoulders now. Let that settle in. And we're going to take the elbow. We catch the back of the head with the other hand, and we should feel a good stretch here in the shoulder. We want to pull it out of there. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Pulling it there. Ooh. We can play a bit here. Rotating the body, see how the stretch moves around. Okay, next, we try to catch our hands like this. If it's not possible, just grab whatever you have around. You can use a blanket here. You can pull. Just now, when I open this and I manage to touch the hands, I just struggled like this, not grabbing anything, and I pushed, and one day I could touch one finger, then two, and now, yeah. So here is a good stretch on the tricep as well. I mean, it's little stretch on the tricep, but should feel good. And in this shoulder, if you feel a weird pain, that's normal, and it's okay. And let's switch to the other side. Again, I am pulling the elbows apart. All right. Now, just a little bit of this, just falling here, relaxing the shoulders. This is not hamstring stretch here. You can stay with bent knees. Okay, now one arm on the wall. Make sure the fingers are behind you, not like this, because we want to open the shoulder. Okay, so this is forward hunch shoulder. We want to do the opposite here, so that I show you my armpit. And now we're in this position. I'm gonna rotate myself on the feet. This other arm stays here, just checking the back. And here, when I'm in the maximum stretch position, again I try again to rotate it, the shoulder backward even more. And now this is an amazing stretch for the shoulders here. It's for the exactly, it reverses the hunched over posture that the chair is giving us. And it's also possible that you feel a stretch and hurting in the beginning, even in the fingers. That's okay, because you're stretching all the arm. And on the other side, you can see it from behind. So this is hunched forward. The opposite, I show my armpit, and now I rotate myself, putting tension on the wall, putting force between my legs and the wall. can also look the other way so that I take the stretch a bit on the neck as well. Okay. Wow. Feel for a second how that is on of the shoulders now. It's a different set of shoulders, if you ask me. Now we'll do the chicken wing. So arm goes here and we grab this elbow, pull it like this. As far as it goes. I know it feels so like a weird pain in the shoulder, but don't push it. Just no, it's just to lubricate all the things inside, to put the lymphatic system in good move. All right. Now we are done with the shoulders and we're gonna move to the middle. We can also, we'll start a bit of a hamstring stretch. Yeah, let's do in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Right leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna start from right leg. We're gonna rotate the whole body. Eyes maintain their fixation on the hands. So as far as you can go. If you can go way back, that's good. If you're right here, that's also good. We are now opening this big trunk, which is huge. So wherever you go, it's okay. You don't have to do like me. I was like that as well. Let's do 5 on each side. Exhale when going up and inhale when going up and exhale coming down. And on let's switch direction from the left to right. Here a good pop there. Okay, stay for a second. It's okay if you get very dizzy in the beginning. The body will get used to it. Now, you can feel this area. It's so good, so good. You realize how much stiffness was in there only after you take it out, after you get it a bit flexible. So again, this is so good on the lymphatic system. We will move towards the legs. So I start with right leg forward. I'm on the knee and not like this, with the sitting on the toes. Left arm goes to the quads, right arm behind the back. Right arm makes sure the back is straight, the lower back, as far as you can. Now, if you're, it's here if you're okay, it's okay if you're here, it's okay everywhere. Remember here, you can tense this stretched muscle when inhaling. And stretch it on exhaling and relax. So when doing this method of stretching, make sure you find a way to tense the stretched muscle. So now what I'm doing, I'm pushing my heel down in the ground so that I use this muscle to raise myself. Okay. Now I'll show you Okay, I'm showing you here. We go for the quad stretch, and a very good method here is using a wall. So you're gonna do this with wall and then without. Here we first, to get in this position, we put the knee as close to the wall as possible. Now you can come closer, come lower. If the quad is very stiff, you won't be able to raise very much, so keep your upper body low. We step this right foot, and now we see how much we can get up from there. And here are three things to consider. So one is how much can you push the butt towards the wall. Second is how much you can tuck the pelvis in, so it's like this, tuck it in, and this makes an even more stretch. And okay, maybe the butt doesn't have to be straight to the wall. You can also tuck it in and push the hips towards the ground. This amplifies it even more. And if I want even more of that, I'll take my hand and put it maybe so that now I'm stretching this whole side. Okay. Again, here you can do the same method of let's say you're a bit more stiff, and you can just go or if you're here, that's okay. Yeah, on inhalation, release the stretch, tense the muscles up, and on exhalation, stretch the muscles and relax them. Okay, now with the left leg, forwards, right arm on the quads, we will do, with this leg we'll do the other way, not against the wall, but against the wall is so good. When I managed to gain this flexibility, it was all from this exercise, this hamstring one, and the quads was opened at the wall. Okay, so if you don't have a wall, maybe you got bigger problems. But if you do, anyway, if you don't, you can also grab it like this, and again, pull it as close to the butt, tuck the butt in, and you can press the hip towards the ground. But you'll see that this doesn't allow you to stretch as much, and it gives you less control on it. Maybe you're not even able to grab this foot, so that you already take out many possibilities, and it's even harder to tense it and relax. I mean, it's not that hard, but yeah, just go for the wall. If you have one, it's way better.
And you can put something under your knee.
Yeah, of course.
To protect.
Of course. We are going to go for the splits now. So, starting from this position, a lunge forward. We will drop the knee, and now we flatten the feet and we see how far it goes. Yeah, touch with your hands. If it's here, that's perfect. Again, you can tense and relax. Go slowly, slowly, find your spot. You can push that leg behind and this one forward. If you can on your heel, that's perfect. Find your level. And always, before you touch the ground, always keep your hands. Yeah. And here, if you want more, you also raise on the toes, and as such you make sure the hip is more straight. Okay, now we just bend this foot at 90 degrees, one arm on the knee, one arm on the foot, and we lower ourselves in the pigeon pose, chest towards the ankle. That's what we're aiming for. Very good stretch here, very good stretch inside of the leg. So here again, you can do this more levels. Maybe I should have made a progression. You can do it on the couch. So put your feet here. Yeah. If it's here, that's perfect. And again, you can exhale, lower yourself. Inhale, get out of there. Okay. I think the couch might be a bit harder actually. Anyway.
I don't think so. I think it's harder on the ground.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going with the splits for the second leg. Okay, keep your hands there for balance. Make sure you don't do anything stupid here. So slowly, slowly. You know yourself. I know myself. Okay. Let's stay a few breaths. So have the same time on both sides. Again, use the tensing and relaxation if you're still progressing. If you're in a lot of pain, just stay there for 10 seconds, try to realize the pain, and it's okay. If you just manage to find relaxation in that point where it hurts, it will come a very good progression later on. So again, fingers down, 90 degrees here. I'm perpendicular to the tibia bone, and chest goes to the ankle. Can also play a bit here, see what changes. And again, here you can tense up, and we are using this muscle here to raise ourselves, and there's no many possibilities. If you're doing this, you're definitely going to tense up the good stuff. So don't have to worry about tensing some other part. All right, now let's bring the right leg forward, left leg perpendicular to the quad. We lower ourselves on the right leg. Again, use the method of breathing if required. Just, I don't spend much time here. So now grab your foot with your left arm, or your ankle, or your tibia, whatever you reach for, and the right arm goes to grab the other knee, and we are gonna go through this window here as much as possible, and we shall feel a good stretch on the whole side of the body. So good, this one. We can we can play a bit around the back, move the stretch around. So always you have the option to find stuff to rotate, to move more, and that will give a bit of a different stretch every time. It's you discover new ways to maybe pull the shoulder blade out, which we'll do, or maybe just feel a bit different. Doesn't have to be completely static every time. It's playful, interactive. So we take this lower leg, we put it on the other side. Now left foot is to the right of the right quad, and I'm gonna balance myself with the left arm behind me, and the right arm goes to the elbow, to this knee, and I'm gonna make myself like a screw, and I'm gonna push with my hands. So that makes me rotate very good. This stretches very well the obliques. And here, if you want to spend more time on inhalation, you straighten the spine, and on exhalation, we look even more behind us. Okay, now we do the same thing with this leg. We bend forward. You'll notice the difference. Maybe you feel your organs a bit squashed here. I do feel mine, and I don't.
Internal massage.
Yeah, it's good. Internal massage. And here, what I really like to do, and I discovered just by telling you, I hunch my back, and now I push. Ooh, and it pulls. This makes this whole shoulder blade here pull out of the rib cage, and ooh, it's a really good stretch on the muscles behind the shoulder blade. So now straighten back that leg, keep this foot, the heel right here, and we're gonna let it see how much it drops, and we can push it. Be careful, don't push the knee down. You can push the quad. One arm you're supporting, one arm you're pushing. If this seems easy, you can do it with bent leg. And you should feel something in the inguinal area. It's good. Okay, let's go. Left leg in front, right leg perpendicular. Go forward. And the hand through the window. And pull yourself in there. Oh, oh la la. Right, Regis? That's so good here. Again, I'm playing with the rotation of my chest. Trying to move the stretch not only from complete side, but always I'm moving it a bit in the back. Oh, yeah. Discovery. This is what we were doing when we were kids. So we need to reconnect with that part, with just random movement, moving around. Don't think about it, don't judge. Okay, we put the leg here, and now we're gonna rotate ourselves. Okay, the same thing. And also hunching the back. Ooh. Now I don't focus so much on rotating, I just push with this arm. Oh, right. Let's drop the knee now. Okay. I'm pushing it and just moving around. And so going like this a bit. Lifting my hip. Feel like it's possible to pop there. Anyway, also forgot one exercise here. When we are here, just after we rotated, we will grab. So if you have left knee up, then you grab it with your right arm, and then with your left, and just pull it towards yourself. A huge stretch on the glutes. If you want to make this harder, you can try to walk this leg more behind. Okay, let's go do that on the other side. So right knee up, grab it with the left and with the right. I'm also pushing it. All right, now we're going for the pancake. So at the pancake, we don't need to focus on opening a lot. We focus, just be comfortable opening. And now we're gonna go down as much as we can. So here again, you can do the tensing up and so here there's two stages. One, you will be able to reach this point and you will look a bit like this. And when you can touch the head like that on the ground, the next thing will be from here to do it with a straight back. And this will enhance the stretch so much. Again, if you're here, that's okay. I know at the beginning it feels like, ooh, right here, barely touching it, but don't lose hope, because when you reach the point where the body will fall here, will fall towards the front, gravitation will pull you and you will progress much easier than here. It's where it's a bit more struggle, but when you reach this point and you can just relax and then the gravity will pull you, you'll know that you're on a very good path. Okay, here we can also go a bit on the left leg, go a bit on the right leg, again a side stretch, and now we're gonna go for the side splits. Everybody at their own level, yeah? Start with hands down. You can put the fist if you don't reach with the palms. And slowly, everybody at his level. Make sure you look forward, open the chest. Ideal position is for the chest to be perpendicular to the ground and for the butt to be not tucked in, but the other way. So not like this, but like this. And let's see how far we can go. Here it's a bit harder to do the tensing and relaxation, because I mean, you can play with it, but I don't manage to do it. If you reach down, you can put the elbows and then do a little bouncy. Okay, get out of there. And what I like to do straight after is to come on in the size up position and can sit here a bit, and then I go into the W position, which is like a W, trying to put the hips inside of the foot, between the hips. And here we can see how far back we can go. Push the ass up a bit. Okay. And now also I forgot, into the cobra pose. So lift yourself on your hands, hip should be touching, and we want to rotate to stretch the front side of the body here. And we go back. Okay, just spend some time here. You can rotate the spine a bit, different ways. And this is the quick full body stretch, and we are done. You can go on with your day. But if you want to remain for and you have more time, there's also some more bits of love we can give to our body, and that is with the wrists. We can put the hands like this a bit, pull the elbows down, a good stretch. Now right arm goes forward, we pull the legs, the fingers towards us. Okay. Pull also the elbow towards the belly. You can do this also by standing up, don't need to stay like me. And if we can, you also can pull that elbow inside. And yeah, again, the same thing on the other side. Pull the fingers back. Elbow to belly. And also, again, for the wrist, we can do some reps here. So I lean forward. You can make it harder by putting the feet behind, farther away, or you can make it easier coming with the knees closer. Just a bit like this, a bit like this, with the fingers facing me. And a bit here. So again, it's easier if you are closer, harder if you are farther away. And now what we want to do here, to make sure that we're not falling with the body, is to lock the knees in and the elbows, and rotate them in front of you. So now when we drop our arms, we make sure that the movement is done from the wrist, because if we like here, it's easy to just use the back muscles to lift ourselves, but here it's easier to isolate that. Okay, and forward and backward rotations. And last ones, just razor on our fingers. Okay, and now for the, I got some for the ankle as well. We can, one feet we can sit on it, and the other one can come forward like sit on the ball of this foot and just come onto it. This will create a good stretch here behind the ankle for the dorsiflexion. And pull yourself a little bit of knees down. Let's go for the other foot. So I'm putting my body weight on this joint here. I want to stretch it as much as possible. Put it down a few times. Now, from the squat, also for the ankles and the toes, we can walk like this a bit. So you might feel your feet popping a bit. It's just good movement in all degrees for the feet, because the feet have the most complexity in terms of number of bones from the body. Oh, also a bit of neck love. Left, right, and look to the left and to the right. Up, down. And rotations. And change the direction. All right, now we are done with additional love to the body. And there's one thing I'd like to mention. If maybe you want to target a specific muscle, so let's say you want to go for the hamstrings to open them even more, you saw how the stretch is going. This one you can before we begin this workout, you can go into it by yourself and do the technique. Inhale, tense up, exhale, release. Yeah, do it for 1 minute before you start this video. Then we do the workout, the stretching. We do it again in the stage, and also you can, after you finish it, you can again go for it. So you get 3 times hamstring stretch in one session. You can do this only once per week, and it will make a huge difference. So you can, of your choosing, take one exercise that you feel it is the stiffest part of yourself and do it before you start the video, in the video, and after the video. Once per week, and let's say you do the short version, I don't know, 3 times per week, every day. That would be great. Okay, I love you guys. Be stretched, and I'll give you a saying from Chinese. They say that longer muscles means longer lifespan. So do your best, gain the flexibility, and have a good stretch. You will see that after the pain, there's gonna be only pleasure. So now for me, stretching is just pleasure. I know for you it's pain, I've been there, but just pull to it and pain will be pleasure. Just a few months away.